What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Panda, back here with the card discussion. We're going to talk about a really interesting card that has, it doesn't see a lot of play as much as I think it should, but when it does see play, it really does make a big impact. When I profiled my friend Robert's GB deck, he included it in his main deck for a number of reasons that he explained. I'm going to give my personal analysis of this card. We're going to talk about Spacian Grand Mole, you guys. If anyone knows anything about Grand Mole, they know that they hate it, that they hate running into it or being attacked by it, because that little fucker is so good that it's like not even funny. So, for people who don't know, basically it goes like this: Grand Mole attacks, Grand Mole goes back to the owner's hand, your monster goes back to your hand. If it's a synchro, it goes back to the extra deck, and you just lost a synchro to a little mole with a drill for a nose that has 900 attack points. It's embarrassing. But that's the thing that makes Grand Mole so good, is that it's such a techable card. Um, it does a lot of work, especially this last format where, synchros reign supreme, and, it's hard to deal with synchros, like, honestly, like, if you don't have, oh, excuse me, you guys, God, it's really been a long day. I don't know what happened. I'm usually never this tired, but I guess because I'm without my Rockstar, you guys, like, I'm out right now, so I literally have to go to the supermarket and buy, like, a big 24 pack, because I am, like, out, and, like, it sucks. So, yeah, but back on to Granmole. Granmole is, like, amazing. It's like you summon Stardust, you summon Trishula, you do whatever, and Granville comes up to bat, attacks, and it's gone. It's actually really funny to watch. Like, I've seen so many players just get so pissed off at this little mole that has a drill for a nose, and it's like, wow, like, how could a card, that's so crazy just do that? And people don't know, Grand Mole actually did appear in the TV show. It appeared in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX back when G and like when Jaden went to space or some weirdo shit like that. But Grand Mole is amazing, you guys. Like, I don't see why, it doesn't get as much play. I mean, I guess it's because it really doesn't flow with a lot of decks. But if anyone remembers when Angel Flores won YCS Anaheim, I believe he was main decking one. And if you ever read his deck analysis that he wrote himself, he said Grand Mole alone does work. It disrupts synchros, it disrupts a lot of things. Bouncing a card back to your owner's hand or their extra deck is so good because, like, think about it. They waste the material to make the synchro. If they get no plus off it, then you attack into it with a little mold that you get to reuse. See, that's the thing about Grand Mole that's so good. You get to reuse it, you guys. It's not like it attacks, it dies, it's gone. It attacks, it gets its effect through, it bounces back to your hand. That's really good. Like, the way this game is played now, like I said, with synchros and now with Exceed monsters. I mean, granted, Exceeds, like, Utopia can negate by removing a piece, but I mean, aside from that, it's really hard to get around a card like Grand Mole. Because, it can't be bottomless, you can't even trap hole it. You can warning it, I mean, if you want to waste 2,000 life points, and sometimes you don't have a choice. I've done it so many times because what do you do when you're facing down a card that you can't really destroy if you don't have, no monster can physically destroy Grand Mole unless it like flips up like Raikou or a Descendant blows it away with a card effect. I mean, aside from that, if you attack into it, your monster's going back to your hand or your synchro's going back to your extra deck, and it's a real pain because it's amazing that a little mole from outer space can cause that much problems, but it really can, and I mean, that's why it's definitely worthy of a card profile. I think it's one of the best cards around. It's splashable, it's techable, it does a lot it does a lot for the game. And it's cool that a card like that can be given a little homage, a little respect, because people look at it as like this little card they're not even going to run until they read the effect and see how broken it is, and then they think they're pro for running, and it's like, you're not pro, you're just doing what people have already told you to do. So that's what I honestly think of Grand Mole, you guys. I think Spacian Grand Mole is an amazing card. Definitely deserves to be tried in the main deck, side deck, whatever you want to call it, depending if your deck can use it. Like I said, it's the synchro killer. It it single-handedly destroys Shein, Trishula. Any main synchro that thinks it's amazing is gone. Uh, yeah, it disrupts everything. I can't even get into it, like how it disrupts so many plays. But definitely try it out if you've never tried it out before. It's an amazing card. I highly recommend it. Once again, shout out to Torn Between Two Worlds. This is their idea. I mean, his idea, so bad. And also, I'm here to shout out a new team that actually just formed and like hit me up on YouTube. They just started, you guys, so I'm gonna include them in the description. If you want to check them out, see what they got to offer. They've just started, so they don't have a lot of videos. So, I mean, just give them time. A lot of channels aren't like mine. They're not constantly uploading. So, I mean, you gotta, work with what you got. But this is a shout out from Slim to Hyper Bunny 209. That's the name of the team. They have a Blackwing deck profile up and a couple other things. So, check them out. I'll have them in the description below. I think I need to take a nap. Like, it's bad, guys. I've been yawning on like every video. I don't know why. I've never been this tired. I don't know. But hopefully, yawns aside, people can understand what I'm trying to communicate in these videos. That's all I really got to say about Grand Mall, you guys. Amazing card. Please check it out. And please check out Team Hyper Bunny 209. Please continue to rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.